phone number again, 972-757-2990. I alluded a moment ago to our next guests, and you've heard about the Snowmageddon, or what do they call it, Snow v. Wade, and all the names of this historic, once in a 100-year, or maybe some people are saying once in a lifetime snowstorm that hit D.C. right as the March for Life was happening on Friday, and it just continued to snow and snow and snow through the weekend. So joining us via phone, of course, Nicholas Brandt. He is with ministry at Bishop Dunn Catholic School in Dallas, and joining him, and we're going to talk to all of them, Lindsay Litzenberger, Emily Blake, and Nick Weiss. Got to talk to them because I bet they all told their parents to tune in, and I'm not going to let their parents down. So, Nicholas Brandt, how you doing? Give us an update of what's going on out there for you.
I'm doing great, Dave. We are all 38 of us packed into a shuttle bus. We are in Northern Virginia right now. We're having to take a separate route, kind of a different route, more along the coast and going toward Atlanta in order to avoid any potential ice along the way. But we've been driving now for about an hour and a half away from our post in Maryland where we were holed up for the past 3 days. So we're doing well. Spirits are high. We're just watching movies and enjoying life. Do you mind if we get a shout-out from the whole bus right now?
Oh, no, please do. Whatever you want.
All right, everyone say hello.
Now that is good radio. That is fun. And I know we're going to talk to Lindy and Emily and Nick as well, so I don't want to use up all my questions on you, Nicholas, because I know we also talked to you Friday morning, and I appreciate you doing that as well. So anything else you want to say about your experience before I move on to Lindy?
It was just wonderful watching the kids go through this, and, I had some worries about being holed up in the same place for a long time, but the kids responded with just such wonderful zeal and energy, and they were truly fantastic throughout the whole thing. So I want you to now hear more about their story and their time being snowed in.
All right, and Nicholas, if you could just ask them when they come on to introduce themselves and say where they go to school, a little bit about themselves, and then I'll ask a few questions. Thanks.
Sure thing. Here is our first teen, Emily.
Hi, this is Emily. I go to Bishop Dunn. This experience has been one of the best things that's ever happened to me. It was so just inspirational.
And Emily, was this your first time to go to a big March for Life in D.C.?
Yes. It just totally inspired me, and it was something so new and so just awe-inspiring.
Yeah, and tell us about the snow, because I was watching EWTN coverage on Friday, and it looked like during the rally, there wasn't that much snow coming down, maybe a little bit, but sometime, I guess around 2 or 3 o'clock local time, the deluge started. Tell us, have you ever experienced anything like that with the snow that came down over the last couple of days?
I've never experienced anything like it. I've lived in Texas all of my life, and so it was just totally different, and it was so crazy just seeing all of this because it was so new.
Yeah, and other than the snow and all that, which of course you'll never forget, Emily, what was the biggest takeaway as far as the pro-life message and the reason you're out there in the first place? What struck you most?
What really moved me was seeing everyone, the rally and the march, seeing all of these people from all different religions and races and all kinds of people coming together to support one cause, one deserving cause.
Very good. Emily, thanks so much. That's Emily Blake. She is a freshman, I believe, at Bishop Dunn High School, and that is where Nicholas Brandt also is employed, and he's the one that's leading all the students out there. A big bus full of them. They're on their way back finally. So, Emily, go ahead and put the next person on. Nice talking to you. Thank you.
All right, we'll give the phone to Lindy Litzenberger, who's a sophomore at the Highland School.
Hi, Lindy.
Hi.
Hey. All right. Well, I'm glad you guys are finally coming back. I'm sure your parents are as well. I just asked Emily about the biggest takeaway. Was there anything that was said, perhaps at the rally or experience at the march, that really stuck out for you as far as maybe even deepening your passion for the pro-life cause?
Really spoke to me was how many people came out to the march and who
even when it was starting to snow and the wind was blowing, it was pretty miserable, to be honest. How many people stuck together and we kept cheering just as loud as if it were sunny and 75. It was absolutely amazing. I mean, of course, the cause is worth it. So we didn't have as many people come out as we did last year, but I think that next year we'll definitely have even greater turnout.
Yeah, so you plan on going back? You're going to go back next year then?
Oh, of course, and year after that, and year after that.
Oh, very good. Has the amount of snow surprised you? I mean, because everybody expected a lot, but was it even bigger than you thought it would be?
Yeah, I've probably never been more than a foot of snow. So being able to like jump off a step or something and like fall into the snow, that was insane. We built a really big snowman. We built Father Frosty, which is our priest. We put a rosary in his hand, and it was really cool.
Did you hear about the mass that they had on the Turnpike in Pennsylvania? Did you guys hear that news?
Yeah, and where they built an altar out of snow. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's made like national news. I think a lot of good has come out of this. All right, Lindy Litzenberger, thank you so much. I know your parents have got to be really excited and for you to return. And she's a sophomore at the Highlands. We also talked to Emily Blake and Nicholas Brandt as well. I think the last one we're going to talk to, Nick Weiss. Is he around?
Yes, Nick is just about to take the phone over. He wants to talk a little more about what we did during our snowed-in retreat. We sort of created a retreat out of the blue at this parish. So Nick's going to talk more about that.
Okay, thanks. Hey, Nick.
Hello.
All right, so tell us about this snow-in retreat.
So after Friday, the snow just kind of piled up about 3 feet high, so we had to hunker down at the parish. So we had adoration. They have an adoration chapel at this church. So we just would drop in there, hang out with Jesus for a few minutes. There was Mass every morning, and it was basically just our group and maybe a few other parishioners. And then on Sunday, we kind of did a impromptu leading Mass. So all of us students, we were in the choir, we did altar servers, we did the readings, so that was really cool. And then last night we had one final adoration, praise and worship session, and we all just really felt the Holy Spirit moving, and it was just really amazing.
That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. And Nick, when are you guys expected to be back in North Texas?
Hopefully by tomorrow morning or mid-afternoon, sometime tomorrow.
All right, very good. Hey, Nick, great talking to you. And I was just thinking as I speak to you and I hear the story about the young people that had the Mass on the Turnpike, and there is a lot of strong faith among young people, young Catholics that are on fire, because as the priest said on the air this morning, it was the young people's idea to have the Mass. It wasn't even the priest's idea. So, hey, Nick, Emily, Lindy, and also Nicholas, thank you so much. It's good talking to you. I wish we had more time. We got to move on. But God bless you, and we ask all of our listeners to pray for your safe travel back to North Texas tomorrow.
Thank you. Do you mind if the group says goodbye?
Oh, not at all. Please do.
All right, go for it.
Too bad we didn't have time to talk to every single one of them. All right. Hey, Nicholas, thank you so much. I appreciate your willingness to talk with us, and it was a blast to catch up with you guys. God bless you. Thanks so much.
It's our pleasure, Dave. Goodbye.
All right. Very good. Nicholas Brandt. They're in good hands over there at Bishop Dunn High School, as he is in charge of the youth ministry over there. I think that's one of his positions. So, all right, Nicholas Brandt, Lindy, Emily, Nick, thank you so much. This is the KATH 6 for 10 debut.